Praying with sand? Watch this video first. The demonic domains you must avoid while packing sand for prayers. Pray with sand, but don't make this mistake of others. 7 places that you must not pack sand for prayers or spiritual work. In today's video, by God's grace, I wish to share with you 7 places that you don't need to pack sand so long as you are going to be using it for prayers or spiritual work. This is because some of these places are already demonic domains. You cannot be casting out demons with demons. A house that is fighting against itself will never stand, says our Lord Jesus Christ. And apart from that, sand is a highly sacred spiritual materials, because everybody you see on this earth is made from sand. Every spirit powers you see hovering on this earth is also hovering on sand. And believe it or not, we are not the only one living in this earth. Spirits are equally living it with us. And with like the same way we have good people and bad people, we also have good spirits and bad spirits, and all of them are inhabitants of this earth and have contact with sand. And sand is the symbol authority of this earth, and that is why for you to pray with sand, you have to be very careful where you pack that sand from. Otherwise, you may enter into more demonic possession instead of getting liberation. One thing about this channel is that it's not all about spirituality, it's not all about health, but it's all about safety. And that is why I will not always hesitate to make videos that warn you of impending dangers of doing some things. You know, it is easy for people to always share testimonies in different channels about how they get breakthrough from one thing or the other. People may not always tell you how their cases worsened when they did one spiritual work or the other, because where you get your spiritual material, how you go about your spiritual work, how you go about your prayers with any spiritual item can either give you liberation or worsen your situation. So if only you follow me to the end of today's video, I will share with you at least 7 places that you must on no account pack sand in the name of making prayers or doing spiritual work. But before then, please give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube algorithm will shift it to other people that need it. As you do so, may God bless you. So welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I discuss 3 important variables which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, if you can understand and apply these 3 correctly in your life, there will not be limit to your achievement. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you are highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that it will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. For my new timers, you are highly welcome to the family. If you are looking for any video, all you need to do is go through the search button in YouTube, type Jenny Action TV / the keyword of the video you are looking for. For example, sand, you get numerous videos I've made about sand you wash and get some value. So without actually wasting your time, let's delve right into the video. The 7 places you must not pack sand for spiritual work is number 1, graveyard. Any place that is a cemetery or graveyard or look like it, avoid packing sand from there. Reason is that any place that is cemetery or graveyard, spirit hovers there. Take it or leave it. We are not the only one living on this earth. Once you bury somebody, after 3 days, the person rises up in spiritual world and begin to operate one way or the other. It's only the soul that goes back to the Mecca who chooses where to that soul will be, whether heaven or hell, depending on the actions of that person on this earth. But the spirit continue hovering. That is why human being are tripartite being, spirit, soul, and body. And that is why you at one point in time, you will notice that you see somebody who is already deceased in your dream, because that person is very much still around. Now, going to cemetery or even a graveyard to go and pack sand, that place is already a harbinger of different types of spirits, and evil spirit might apparently be there. So when you pack that sand, that evil spirit may go after you and work against you, whether that person is your relative or not, because once somebody has been buried there, then one way or the other, presence of spirit is attracted to graveyard. And that is why when I was making video about certain signs from the universe, one of it is about goosebump. Once you stand in a place and you feel sudden goosebump, if spirit is not passing at that time, know that you are standing on top of a graveyard, because many places have been a graveyard. It's just that because of development, people will just come and clear it and build on top of it without recognizing some marketplaces are actually built on top of a graveyard. And that means apparently, unless you want to draw crowd, because it depends on actually what you want to do with the sand too, that I will advise you to also pack sand in a marketplace. Number 2 is places that people urinate, that is also close to bedroom or restroom. Don't pack sand there. In fact, don't even go like these leaves we are using for spiritual work. It has been escaping my memory to talk about it. Any place that you know that people are urinating, don't go there and get any leaves, whether grass or any plant at all that you are going to be using for spiritual work. Please don't go there and get it. That is why I've been warning, please stop urinating on grass or any form of plant, because they are all beings. They will communicate with all the plants in this world that they are wicked, and when you want to use it for spiritual work, it won't work for you. There are places to go and do that, which is restroom or bathroom. But any sand that is close to bedroom or bathroom, please don't pack it for spiritual work. Reason is that bedroom and maybe toilet is a place that will remove waste, we cleanse, we bath. So while bathing there, a lot of negative energies are being washed out. Take it or leave it. Even if you do not add anything in your water to make it spiritual bath, water alone is one of the most powerful elements on the earth. So your bathing alone without anything still does a lot of cleansing in your system. And this is one reason I have said, don't have fun in bedroom, even if it means husband and wife, because having fun in bedroom is tantamount to breakage of natural law. And when you break natural law, it will affect your spiritual life, because spiritual work will never work for you. The same bedroom you go to do cleansing, you go there to mess it up. So likewise, because a lot of cleansing negativity, negative energy leaves people's body and move out with the water you are using to bathe, going there to pack sand for spiritual work is tantamount to packing negative energies, and there is no how you can actually use negative energies to combat negative energies. Number 3 is this: places of worship for other faiths. Let's say, for instance, you are a Christian. You cannot go to a kind of a Muslim a place of worship and pack sand in front of there, or roads that lead to there, maybe because you want to draw crowd to your business or do crowd pulling for anything or whatsoever the reason. It will not work, because what you believe in is not what they believe, and one way or the other it will interfere. Likewise, if you are a Muslim, you cannot go to a church and pack sand. It won't work for you, because everybody have a guardian angel, everybody have a forces that is working with that person. The forces that is following somebody that is a Christian is different from the forces that is following somebody that is a Muslim. In that particular religion you don't believe in, you cannot go and pack sand around that place and use it to work, because the forces that is around that place will work against you, because actually you don't believe in them. Mind you, the currency we use to get everything in spiritual world is faith, our belief, our intentions. Now you don't even believe in this faith. Why going there to pack sand in the name of spiritual work? It will not work. Instead, you might even contact a problem for yourself. Another place is near garbage bin. Do you know that any place that is a garbage bin, an incinerator, a waste place where waste is being dumped, is harbinger of different types of spirits, especially evil spirit, who comes out to feed. Just like we human beings feed, evil spirit feed on the leftovers. especially from 6 p.m. when they start their activities, or spiritual will start their activities, because apparently good spirits somehow angels provide almost everything they need. They don't need to struggle or suffer to feed in the spiritual world. But when it gets to evil spirit, because of their actions in this world before they leave, they will be suffering. No angel will attend to them, so they will have to suffer to get what they eat, and all they eat is leftovers, and those things are gotten mostly at the incinerator. That is why if somebody offends you deeply, one of the way to deal with that person with your remedy, but I'm not encouraging you to do that, is actually to go to an incinerator around 6 p.m. downwards and render waste that is like curses, and that curse will be very difficult to remove. But please don't do it. And if you know one thing about this world, it's all about words of opposite. If you go there and do it an innocent person, it will automatically go back to the sender, except if there is a credible reason. Because before enemy can deal with you, actually he must find a fault. That is why before Job was attacked, because Job was a righteous man, no single fault, devil had to go and manufacture faults before God by telling him that, is it not because you put hedge of protection? Remove it, let's see if he will worship you again. So that is actually what happens in the spiritual realm. So when you go and do it to somebody that is innocent, you are on your own, because it will backfire immediately. So that is, by the way, any sand that is close to garbage bin, please don't pack it for spiritual work, because you are packing deposit of evil spirit and negative energies that may work against you. Again, except if you are doing work for attraction of cloud to your business, pack sand on the areas of heavy foot traffic where a lot of people are passing. Reason is this: many people are carrying deposits of different energies. So when you carry sand there, all you have carried is mixture of energies that you may not easily control when you want to do that spiritual work, that even purification may not even, it can to an extent purify that sand. So it's better you can't get sand where there is less deposit of negative energies, so that you get powerful outcome out of that spiritual work. Another place you should not pack sand is a place close to any place where pets or animals are raised, like domestic animal. Maybe you know that this place, a particular place, is where house of goat is, house of a kind of cow, house of a kind of chicken, and so on and so forth. Because there is a lot of energies of contamination and destruction that is already there. So going there to carry sand may not actually produce good effect. Never you carry sand from such places, otherwise you may not get the best out of that sand. Another place is any place that is junction. Any place that is junction, like 4-road junction, 3-road junction, Y junction, T junction, 2 junction. So long as that place is junction, don't carry sand there in the name of spiritual work. Reason is that, apart from the fact that there are a lot of spirit traffic in that place, both negative and positive spirit, you should also know that also a lot of people do lots and lots of sacrifices there, both in the midnight and in the daytime. And because of that, carrying, imagine somebody finish prayers for breaking a kind of cleansing of negative energy with egg, and go and break it in the junction, because that is where it will work perfectly. And then after breaking it, you go there and pack sand to do spiritual work. Somebody have already poured his negative energy, and you are going to pack that negative energy to pray. It will work against you. Instead of getting good results, you see that after that prayer yourself, your case worsens. There is a lot of mysteries in this one. That's why the recent video I made, I didn't ask you to break that egg in the junction. Reason is that that one is about that's like the negative energy has entered with the sand. You are like bringing out new. I don't think it's even actually to bat with the egg, but it will smell. The other will not be good. That's why I say break it in the stone that you are using in your bedroom, so that apparently, if not for anything, let it touch your leg. That is this irony of it. And then I now say throw the shell out to let people, because shell is just the covering, the main thing is inside. So but most of the times you see that egg that you are meant to cleanse out bad thing, you are meant to destroy the enemy, is broken in the junction. So you can't go and pick sand in the junction in the name of prayers. It will work against you. You may be picking destruction for yourself. You know, I have already said 7. Let me give you Jara with 8-1. Is this: don't go to locations of heavy electromagnetic fields. Let me give an example of what I'm saying. Where you know that the marks of communication companies, like for those that are in Nigeria, and MTCN, Glo, Airtel, 9 Mobile, and other networks that is in a country is located. Such places, there is a lot of noise and a lot of contamination going on in that place, because the same way that those things are emitting some gaseous substance that is not good for health, it is affecting the soil there. So you don't need to pick sand or pack sand in such places in order to use it for spiritual work. It may not actually work. Know that one of the things that back up our spiritual work is that they are backed by spirit, they are backed by angels. Everything you see in this world. That's why the Bible says that there are innumerable company of angels. You say the angels of the Lord are camped round about and fear the Lord. Everything you see under this earth is backed by angel. That's why when the time for sun to rise, you see sun shining, because an angel have on the light, just as we on it physically in this world. Because most of the things we are operating in this world, they started spiritually. So we like the angel of God bring the inspiration to somebody, and somebody bring it into existence because it's already existing spiritually. So you don't go to such places and pack sand, because it will not actually work for you. By God's grace, if I get enough thumbs up and enough comments and views in this video, I will be sharing with you the best places to actually pack sand for your spiritual work. So if you need that video, just comment below, write best places to pack sand for spiritual work, and I'll bring that content to you. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video, believing that somebody has actually found value. If you're one of those, why not give this video a thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification stars to get my next upload. Comment on this video, share this video and share it to everyone. I'm actually be helping a lot of people. As you do so, may God bless you. Honor you, cause you to ride upon the high places of this. Still your lady Jenny saying bye bye.